Yesterday, we arrived at Lake Arrowhead, Texas State Park. That's about 20 minutes outside of Wichita Falls. We get to go downhill now. It's the biggest shovel in Texas. We are currently in the world's littlest skyscraper. We're on the way to see Wichita Falls. We're gonna go check out the Onion Trail, which is about 4.4 miles. From our campsite, we're gonna take the Mesquite Trail to the Onion Trail. It's supposed to be an intermediate level. We'll see.
What did we find?
Lake Arrowhead. We get to go downhill now. I'm not sure I would want to bike this.
Oh yeah, especially with that sharp curve at the bottom.
Wichita Falls is about 3.5 hours east of Lubbock, and it's really close to the Oklahoma state line. So with that, we have traveled into greener sections of Texas, and we are really enjoying it. We are also entering the humid part of Texas. Not enjoying that as much, but it's not really that bad today. We're being nostalgic here today because, believe it or not, we found prickly pear cactus in the middle of all this greenery. Just finished the Mesquite Ridge Trail. We're getting ready to join onto the Onion Trail.
Yep, it looks the same.
First time we've gone through a tunnel like this.
All right, we'll go first to clear out the snakes.
All right, thanks.
Do you see it? I almost didn't see it. The only reason I saw it is because it's so straight. Dave, put your hand down there so you can see how big it is. Well, what'd they say on the pamphlet about snakes?
They said, don't be afraid, but be aware. Apparently, DeWitt wasn't aware.
I was aware. I saw it and said snake.
We're back at the RV. We walked about half the trail, so we came back to eat lunch. I walked 3.74 miles.
And I walked 4.32 miles.
And we were together the entire time.
I'm thinking somebody's pace might be off, but mine is supposed to use a GPS to track it, so I'm thinking mine might be more accurate than Debbie's.
We had a very nice break in the RV, and we had some really good chicken quesadillas for lunch. So now we're on our way for part 2. We have almost finished the Onion Creek Trail, but before we're done, we want to do the Dragonfly Trail. It's only half a mile, so why not? You ready to go home?
Yeah, let's start heading back. Now we can start talking about dinner.
Sounds good.
We made it back.
We did. We finished the second half, and the second portion, according to my Fitbit watch, was 3.89 miles.
And let's see what mine says. 4.43 miles.
Again, we walked side by side.
All right, we're on our first adventure leaving the campground at Arrowhead State Park. Where's our first stop, Debbie?
We're gonna go to the biggest shovel in Texas. Here we are at the biggest shovel in Texas. That's about all there is to say. It's the biggest shovel in Texas.
That was a shovel. It was taller than I thought it was going to be, especially seeing it from the road. What was your first impression?
That's a big shovel. Did you think that was a big shovel? I thought that was a big shovel.
Excellent. For you guys that don't know, that's a takeoff from one of the lines of one of our favorite shows. We're leaving the biggest shovel in Texas. Where are we going to next?
Let's check out the world's smallest skyscraper.
Little cute house.
We just visited this very unique consignment shop called Hello Again. What makes it unique? The owner, Jan, who we had a chance to talk to, owns the world's littlest skyscraper.
Maximum of 20 people per floor. No high aerobic activities. What floor are we on?
Oh my goodness, there's more? Here's the view from the top of the world's littlest skyscraper. We are currently in the world's littlest skyscraper. What?
Hi everyone, I'm Jan Seville, owner of Hello Again and the world's littlest skyscraper. I'm going to tell you the tale, believe it or not. So we're talking about a building that was built in 1919 by a gentleman by the name of J.D. McMahon. Mr. McMahon, he owned a drilling company that built the big derrick rigs when the oil boom was raging in North Texas here. Suddenly, there was a whole bunch of oil discovered not far from here. And so a boom town was born. One of the things that was needed, among many, is office space. Mr. McMahon talks to some investors. Now, he's a smooth-talking Philadelphia guy. He was very easily persuaded folks to invest in a building that they believed was going to be 40 stories tall. 480 feet, in fact. And so he raised $200,000. That equals about $3.5 million in today's money. And then he vanished. The investors come to see how's progress coming, and they discover this building. Here we are in the world's littlest skyscraper. Mr. McMahon is nowhere to be found. They sue him in his absence in the hopes that they will soon find him and shake his pockets clean. But they lose their lawsuit because the plans that Mr. McMahon had provided his investors were in inches, not in feet. And this, my friends, is a yardstick. Now, I do like to point out, as we are 1/12 scale, 1/12 scale is also what they make doll houses at. So if you are a doll, this building is gigantic. We were dubbed the world's littlest skyscraper by Robert Ripley from Ripley's Believe It or Not, as he responded to the outrage that occurred during this debacle. That is our tall tale. This story has been passed down from generation to generation. If you look carefully at the brickwork at the front of the building, it is pristine, fabulous, original brickwork. That's our story, and we welcome you to Wichita Falls to come see it. Thank you so much for coming, Debbie.
Well, thank you, Jan. You're a great storyteller, and I appreciate it.
We have a lot of fun here.
We're on the way to see Wichita Falls. We did find out it is a man-made falls because the original one, the city's namesake, washed away in the 1800s. So as we're walking along the path, we came across something we hope is not the falls.
All right, maybe not. Culverts. Sure. Sun's a little bright, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
These benches are super cool because they swing.
All right, ready to head back to the car?
Yes, that sounds good.
Hey, squirrel. Come on, we're trying to cross the road. So here we are in Lucy Park. I don't know, we've gone halfway. Let's see what the watch says. 11.7 miles. We're guessing it's over 20, close to halfway. Probably can't hear us over the wind. Here we are at Lake Wichita. That's the second green snake we've seen.